Oh, it's men's. Oh, wow.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Joel Litchwain Stadium here, and for this matchup between the Tabor College Blue Jays and the Baker University Wildcats. I'm Rory Cameron. I'm joined by my wonderful co-commentator.
Good evening, everyone. It's thank you for finally joining us.
Hello, mate.
Little bit delayed, however, no less important this game for the Blue Jays here tonight. They got underway in formidable fashion.
That they did. Are you going to introduce yourself or what?
Oh, I'm Liam Morgan. I am a senior now.
Oh,
wow, that's getting on. And I am on the men's soccer team. And me and my wonderfully capable co-commentator Rory Cameron will be the voices in your ears tonight, breaking it down as we see it. Blue Jays 2-0 currently going into this matchup. However, I think Baker will be a completely different test, don't you, Rory?
Oh, completely different kettle of fish, mate. This will be definitely the toughest matchup that Tabor's had. So there we are. Look at us. Looking lovely.
I wish I would have done my hair. Oh well.
I don't have hair, so
yeah, you're not got to worry about that.
No,
stick the Firetronics cap on. Little plug there as well.
Cry me a river, Liam. Oh, and there we go. We're turning around, and look at that. That's a way better sight. Look at that. So starting lineups for the Blue Jays. We have 00 Nadia Martin. We have number 6, captain in the side, from Wichita Falls, Texas, Reagan King. And we have junior transfer forward from Mays, Kansas, Haley Rogers, rocking the number 12 jersey there. And then moving on, we've got number 15, also captain in the side, from Valley Center, Kansas, Taylor Nye. And then we have sophomore midfielder from, I'll tell you in a second, Andover, Kansas. We have Haven Deckinger. Moving on, we have, I cannot see her jersey. I think that's Haley Hilson from St. Louis, Missouri. Turns out she's not actually from St. Louis, she's from St. Charles. I found that out recently. And then moving on, we have another captain, graduate student from Salina, Kansas, Mallory Pearson. Moving on, the goal threat, number 23, Portia Zweifel. Then the absolute rock at the back, number 35, Jasmine Ventura from Fate, Texas. Moving on, another captain, senior midfielder, number 88, April Ochoa. And last, but by certainly means not least, from Sandy, Utah, number 99, Aaliyah Hershey. Now for the Wildcats, so this might take a bit longer than I thought. We have number 0 from Junction City, Kansas, Sophia Holloway. And that looks like number 2 from Shawnee, Kansas, Sydney Clays. Apologies if I got that wrong. And I can't see the next player because her hair is in the way. Number 3, Edissa Bain from Freeport, Bahamas. International roster there for the Wildcats. You know, a bit of a cliche mascot name. What in the High School Musical is going on?
Yeah, but sometimes the traditional ones are the best, Rory.
Oh, I don't know.
I do like the outlandish ones. Like, do you ever see like the wheelie bins or the rubber gloves?
I like Stanford, the trees. Yeah, go trees. But and the studio telling me the coaches are up, and we have Thomas Gaskell, who is entering his second season with a perfect record so far. And for the Wildcats, Sean McAllister. They're currently 0-2-1.
It's interesting seeing teams in their transitional year for the coaches and for the program to see how the players respond in this new outfit.
Yep.
And sometimes coaches come in, put their own spin on things. Sometimes it's the school themselves that have their playing traditions.
Exactly.
So we'll see what Baker do.
Nothing wrong with a bit of a shake-up, but like High School Musical, I'm sure the Wildcats are trying to be all in this together.
Oh, I love it.
And hopefully they're looking to break free from their current record.
I think there will be a few of them dropped into our commentary this evening.
Wildcats looking to go long here, rugby style. Trying to impose their will on the game from early doors.
There's an overload on this left side.
Hopefully Tabor adjusts accordingly. And we're off. Pretty sure the ball has to go backwards there, but, you know, we don't complain. And that is cleared away by Nye.
Just get it in now. That ball was soaring and flying.
Yep. And Abel Ochoa on the ball now. And cleared out by number 4, Caitlin Sample from Olathe, Kansas. A lot of Kansas players on this Wildcats roster.
Brilliant to see from Tabor early on. Soon as Ochoa got the ball, looking to drive forward.
Yeah.
Press the issue.
Taylor Knight into Ochoa. Cleared away by the Wildcats. Pearson there goes to wind it. Yeah, of course she does. Reagan King scrapping, but the ball falls to the Wildcats. Number 2 now. Plays a long ball. But you're not beating Ventura in the air, let's be real here.
It's very well watched.
But what's that now? Number 5. Stolen by Reagan King. Reagan King now not with not a lot of options. And unfortunately puts the ball out of play. Under heavy pressure from the Wildcats. She didn't have a lot of options there, Reagan King.
I think she was asking for some help. Looked immediately to her teammates after getting up.
But yeah. Rogers now tries to touch it, but that's a foul. Not intentional, I don't think, from the junior forward, but it's a foul nonetheless.
But no, this is a brilliant test for the Tabor Blue Jays. In pre-season so far, we've seen Baker University compete against many teams in the KCAC, falling to Avila and drawing to Ottawa last Friday. But two strong teams.
All good women's teams in their own right. Another long ball there from Baker. Number 27. Oh, is that number 27? Get on it. And that's a foul on the edge of the box there from Ventura, pushing the back.
Very dangerous position.
Shooting range, some may say.
Most definitely.
Not a great position to give it away, but we have no doubt here that Nadia Martin's up to the task. After having a good start to her collegiate career, the freshman, you know, asked to step up in a big way after the early injury to Niamh Mulrooney.
First opening, the first real chance, falls 2 minutes into this game. Nadia Martin coming into it maybe sooner than she would expect, or definitely sooner than she would have wanted.
Number 24 over it. Caitlin Yules from... Oh, she's from England. Yules over it now. And that is wide. But it seemed to come off a Blue Jay last, so the ball did its job.
Took a nick on the way through. Martin seemed like she had it covered.
Good wall placement there from the freshman goalkeeper.
Whereabouts is she from then?
What, Nadia Martin?
No.
Oh, the 24?
Caitlin Yules from Bournemouth.
She's from Bournemouth. I have a friend in Bournemouth. Well, she went to uni there. Anyways, back to the action. Corner swung in, near post. No one touches it, and that is wide and over. Wover from the Baker Wildcat, number 21 there.
I think if Tom Gaskell didn't have a cap on, he would be pulling his hair out after that. Ball bounces twice, 3 times coming through that corner, and there's a free shot over the back post, but thankfully for the Blue Jays, sails harmlessly over, and also wide.
Baker,
or she put it Wover.
Wide and over. Wover. And the Wildcats pressing high, but Ventura's on the throw now. Plays it to Ochoa, who flicks it on. Nobody making the run there for the Blue Jays. And good switch ball there from number 5. Out to the Wildcat player on the far side, with plenty of space to travel into. Another long ball. And Aaliyah Hershey gives chase, stands up a man. Looks to have the pace on her. Good block from Pearson there, great defending there from the graduate student. Hershey does well to play out to Deckinger. Deckinger now. Down the line, Zweifer will give chase. Maybe asking probably a bit too much there of the senior. But that's a sloppy pass there from the Baker defender, and Rogers is in here. And that's the defender there did well to put that out for a corner. Terrible back pass there from the Baker defender. Rogers sniffing out an opportunity.
Tabor turning defence into attack very quickly there. Just 2 passes and they were advancing up the field. Maybe a hint of a chance, but that, as you said, Rory, the Baker defender doing well to recover.
Credit goes to Rogers there, though. She did well to force a corner.
Always on her toes.
Reagan King over the corner now. She got a good set piece.
Tabor forming the love train at the back post. Clearly rehearsed set piece
What do we
routine.
call it in basketball? The stack. King now. Great ball in. And that's off the post. Straight off the beans on toast. And Ochoa now finds it to Hershey on the edge. What can Hershey do? She's going through the lot of them, but tackled out and cleared away from the Wildcats.
It's the second corner in succession, just drifted all the way through. Everyone's tried to get there, couldn't. Bounced around precariously, and it's just hit the woodwork. Could have gone anywhere.
Could have gone anywhere indeed. Hopefully get a replay on that. That was a great corner. Oh, and Zweifel spun the defender. And that's... Oh, Zweifel stumbles over, but the Baker defender puts it out for a throw in there on the far side.
Blue Jays clearly directing their approach this evening.
Yeah.
It's good to see. It's good to see two teams that want to score.
Good to see. Both teams going at each other here in the first 6 minutes of the game. Usually these games take a while to get going, but these two teams going at it. Headed out by the Baker defender once and twice. Oh, great ball inside to the Baker midfielder, but Decking are there. And Hershey there doing well to defend. Hershey now on the ball, steals it. Down the line to Zweifel, but unfortunately that goes out for a Baker throw-in. Down the line. Flicks it up in the air. Back to the Baker defender here. Looks for another long ball. Ventura touches it down comfortably and finds Nye here on the far side, on the near side, sorry. Tries to play down the line, but it's cut out by number 2. That goes out for a Blue Jay throw-in. Crazy start here, and I like it.
I would second that.
Now, Ventura down the line to Ochoa. These throw-ins, they're trying to find Ochoa, but there's no one to find the flick on. Oh, Baker striker in here, number 15, looks to have a bag of pace. Nye says, sit down. And that goes out for a Tabor throw-in. Nye putting the shoulder in.
Well, yeah, we are more seen, or more accustomed to seeing Nye going forward. However, she does not shirk her defensive responsibilities, you've just seen there.
Things we love to see. Haley Rogers now gives chase, but number 4 picks it up. What can 4 do? Yep, another long ball. And that is out here. Nye telling number 15 to go get a gym membership. Puts the shoulder in. Blue Jays taking a breather here. Ventura now on the throw. Down the line. Torchard, good first touch, but comes off a Baker defender. Blue Jays making slow progress up the pitch here. Look at Gascon commanding his troops. Ventura down the line again to Ochoa. Number 16 wins the header, but a great bit of skill there from the Baker player. Travels it down the line. Pearson cuts it out with Ventura. Ventura plays long, straight into the path of Baker. Number 24 now, the captain on the ball. Assessing her options, finds 16. 16 now with another long ball. Into the path of 13? No. 17. 17 now. Hershey ducks out the way of the header. I think she heard the call from Hilson. Reagan King now finds Hilson again. Reagan King back on it now. Finds out to Hershey. What can Hershey do? Good ball into Zweifel. Zweifel still on it now. Out to Hershey. Down the line to Hilson. Great play from the Blue Jays. Hilson inside. Finds Ochoa. Ochoa now. Plays a bit of a hopeful ball, but Deckinger will give chase. And Deckinger does well to force the throw in. Good committed run there. Looked to be going out of play, but Haven had other ideas. Linesman there showing his techers.
It's taken 9 minutes for us to see a familiar side of Tabor's play. Getting the passes 1, 2, 3, shifting that Baker defence. And it yields
Taylor Nye with the ball in. Cut out by Baker. Reagan King on it now. Loses out to number 5. Number 5 now. Ducking and weaving. Good play there. Oh, and can Baker keep it in? Yes, they can. Number 16 now. With number 2 on the overlap. Gives it away to Nye, but Nye gives it back to 16. Inside to 24. 24 with a long ball. And Hilson picks it up now. Plays it off the Baker defender for a Tabor College throw-in.
It's been frantic in the early exchanges. We've been praising both sides for going at it, but maybe whoever can get their foot on the ball, string some passes together, really take this game by the strap of the neck, will be the one that comes out on top here, Rory.
I would think so too, but that's not always how football works, unfortunately. It's not a true meritocracy.
Very much a game of moments.
Absolutely a game
and
of moments.
And there are several players in a hat that could produce these masterful moments on that pitch tonight.
Yep.
So they will keep it very interesting for us.
Hilson back to Hershey now. Hershey plays long. I think looking for the run of Rogers, but couldn't get the ball off the floor. Ventura now on the ball. Plays it forward. Gives it away, unfortunately. Baker on it now. Stringing some passes through the midfield here. Number 17 on it. What can she do? Cut out by Ventura. Again. Baker on it again. With a teasing ball into the box. But no worries there for the Blue Jays, and that goes out for a Blue Jay goal kick.
We should see the multiple system in good effect tonight, with several ball boys down there hopefully sticking to their task of getting the game flowing very quickly.
We can only hope. Ventura now. Well, not a lot of options. Baker doing well to press here. Has to give. Unfortunately, she has no choice but to put it out for a throw-in. Baker looking to press the Blue Jay team high. 16 on it now. Into number 5. Back to 16. Plays it back to 17. But 17 not really wanting to run there for some reason. But Rogers picks it up, finds King. What can King do? Tries to take a runner down the line. But does well with a crunching tackle. Things we love to see here. 17 tries to find 2. Jockeyed by Nye, but Nye trying to get the ball. Unfortunately can't. Number 2 now. Tries to spray it, but cut out by Deckinger, and Zweifel picks it up now. Inside to King. Can King find Ochoa? No, she can't.
Ball was to the outside, Rory, there, and it would have been dangerous for the Blue Jays. But Rogers, ever the poacher. Any loose ball she looks like she's going to pick up on tonight.
Yep.
That's where the danger may lie.
Exactly. Baker on it now. With another long ball. Nye cuts it out. Finds Ochoa. Ochoa spins our man brilliantly. What can she do now? Tries to find Rogers in behind. Bit too much on it, but that's okay. They try to play it through, but Deckinger cuts it out, puts a good foot in there. But Baker retained possession. Not a lot of options, but so that their only option is to go long. Pearson now with time and space. She could build a house where she is right now.
Probably wouldn't get planning permission in that spot, but...
Yeah, probably not. But Hilson on it now. Tries to play forward. Unfortunately puts the ball out of play. Game seems to have calmed down a little bit now. Now a little calm period when both teams realise what each other's about. Pearson cuts it out inside to King, who finds Deckinger here. Can Deckinger find Nye? Can Ochoa find Nye? No, she chooses to go back inside. Ochoa still with the ball. Does well to find Ventura here. Can Ventura find Nye? No, she cannot. Out to 2 here. 2. Tries to tackle. That's surely got to be obstruction. And the ref gives a free kick, even though number 2 seemed to sit on the ball. They play it short here, but Hershey steps up well to block the shot. Goes out wide here for Baker with another teasing ball in. And Nadia Martin's safe hands as always. Don't know why the ref didn't give obstruction there, Liam.
I think it was 6 of one, half a dozen the other, Rory. Ventura's come through the back slightly to try and win that ball. Was the girl covering it? I'm not too sure. Yeah. Could have very easily gone either way.
Yeah, I'm biased. What can I say? Taylor Nye tries to find Ochoa, but Hayley Rogers picks it up. Oh, spins her defender straight through the legs. Can she find Zweifel? Chooses to cut back. Finds Ochoa. Ochoa with a bit of a seamless ball in, and that will go out. Not for a goal kick, but picked up in the hands of the Baker goalkeeper.
It's brilliant imagination from Rogers up front there. Looks second best to actually win that ball and get away from her man.
Cheeky little nutmeg too.
Very creative and done well to retain possession as well. However, the attack breaks down for the Blue Jays.
Can Reagan King get on it now? Yes, she can. Still running for it, but that goes out for a Baker throw-in. $16 now weighing upper options. Not a lot of options there. That's
a massive foul throw.
Massive foul throw.
That's a booking.
And it's okay. The liner was right there, but he didn't see it. That we're not playing basketball here. That was a foul throw. Ball's got to come from behind your head.
I think the actual linesman needs a sub after that.
That's it's not great officiating.
I actually winced at that one, I think.
Yeah, that made me feel rather uncomfortable. Not to dog on the referees too much, because they do, on the whole, do a good job, and it is a thankless task to be a referee. But that was, in my eyes, blatantly obvious.
It was like nails down a chalkboard.
Yeah, that was nails down a chalkboard. But Hilson in behind, Baker defender does well. Zweifel looks to actually put a good ball in, but no one playing on the shoulder for the Blue Jays. Nye wins it in a scrap with number 2, but referees not want to blow his whistle there. Nye does well to find King. What can King do? Takes number 16 for a run. Does brilliantly to find Rogers. Can Rogers get a shot? Yes, she can. And that is a great goal from the Blue Jays. Hayley Rogers once again. What a finish. What a finish from Hayley Rogers.
Brilliant move from the Blue Jays. Knight breaking that line brilliantly. Ball into Rogers' feet. Turns. First thought in her mind is, can she get a shot off? Got half a yard. Whips it with her left foot. And it nestles in the corner of the net.
I think that might be a weak foot too, Liam.
1-0 Tabor.
1-0 Tabor. The work right there from Reagan King can't be understated though. She did well to, keep up with the plan and find Rogers on the inside. Rogers does well to turn and find the shot straight in the corner. Things we love to see. Hopefully we can get a replay on that goal as we get underway here. Oh, apparently the replay's down tonight from the studio, but that is okay. But great finish there from Rogers.
If you want to see it again, there's a little rewind button. I'm sure you can work it out.
Yeah. That's great momentum for the Blue Jays. They were under a lot of early pressure, so that goal will do wonders for the old confidence. And that's out of play from Baker. Lino gives a goal kick. Almost made me forget about that heinous foul throwing.
Important for Tabor now, after finding that goal. To keep their defensive resolve high, yes, but to also keep pressuring the issue.
Yeah. Keep playing the way they're playing, because it is working so far. Ochoa into King. King find Nye. Yes, she can. Nye with acres of space. Can she place Zweifel in behind? What can Zweifel do? Good sweeping from the number 4 there for the Wildcats, but great fast-flowing move from the Blue Jays.
It's maybe the 3rd or 4th time that Nye's found herself in acres of space on this near right-hand touchline.
Tabor with bags of pace up front. Taylor Nye now does well to find a ball in. Can Ochoa put some pressure on the back line? Yes, she can. Seemed to take a kick there. Referee not doing. Possible shots for a penalty? I think she shot the ball.
I'm not sure. It's a hard one for the ref because the ball was bobbling about there to be won. Ochoa seems to get the first contact,
yeah,
but the defender had nowhere to go. Just
seemed to take a kick in the stomach, so she's probably a bit winded. But Ochoa does well to stick at it. Well, she's a trooper, man. She'll be. That won't phase her. Oh, and we're back. Baker centre back on it now. What can she do? Odds on she goes long. Yep, she does. Does well to find number... I don't know who that was. 17, I think?
The numbers are so small.
The numbers are so small. Don't like that the Americans do that. Does my head in. Number 24, I don't know. Finds it into 15, I believe, with a great through ball there to the winger. Plenty of runners in the box for the Wildcats. What can she do? Oh, great set. Is that a save from Nadia Martin? I think it might be.
I think it's a combination of Martin and Pearson being at the right place at the right time.
Great fast flying move there from the Wildcats.
Who have this opportunity now.
Great
to
through ball.
load the
I
box.
can't see a number because it's dead small. Number 15. Number 15. I think they're looking for her to be the target man to get on the ball and plays through the lines. I can't talk. Corner now for the Wildcats. Great swung in ball, headed out by Ochoa off her face. It looked like.
Dealt with brilliantly.
Now Tabor putting pressure on the back line. Another long ball. Can Hilson deal with it? Yep, yes she can. Shortest player on the pitch winning balls. Things we love to see.
Watched the flight very well there. Very easy for that. Especially caught up in the lights to sail over her head.
Yeah.
But met it well.
Throw in now. Taken by the Wildcats. Blue Jays doing well to get back in numbers. And that's a missed touch, but of no consequence to the Wildcats. 16 on it now. What could you do? Another long ball. Played in behind. Really well cut out there by Pearson. Great defending there from the graduate student. Brilliant. Hilson on it now. What can she do? She looks to play long. Straight into the path of a Wildcat, but ball ricochets out to find King. King with not a lot of options. So she looks to find Rogers with a great ball in behind. Hopefully Rogers can get there and win something. Rogers on it now. What can she do? Win a corner. Yes, she can. Good ball there from Reagan King.
Brilliant run off the shoulder as well from Rogers to find that space to open up that channel for Reagan King to hit that ball into. Also done well to retain the ball.
Yep.
And eke out another Tabor opportunity from the corner.
Reagan King with an outswinger. Floats it in. Oh, good hands there from the Baker goalkeeper. Does well to come out. Haven decking over their dancing shoes up. Hands up, everybody, hands up. Long goal kick now from the Wildcats. Really well brought down, actually. Number 5 on it now. Plays a through ball. Ventura's beat for pace. Last minute tackle. But Nadia Martin there. Oh, falls out to number 17. What can 17 do? She puts it wide. Last ditch tackling there from the Blue Jays. And that's a Blue Jay throw in.
It's brilliant defensive covering as well from Taylor Knight to get across. I feel like if she wasn't there, the striker would have tapped that ball into an empty net.
Yeah.
Shows the will and desire of this Blue Jay team.
Bit nervy defending there from the Blue Jays though, however. Ventura on the throw in now. Down the line. Comes off the Wildcat defender, but 17 on it now. Puts the ball back in. Nadia Martin comes out and collects it. Easy money. Good turnout from the Tabor Loyal, despite the weather delay. Ventura now cutting out the ball yet again. Now, she was under a lot of pressure there, so clearing it is probably the right thing to do. 22 minutes left to go here in the half. No team looking to make any changes yet so far. No one warming up for either teams. So the players on the pitch just going to have to go at it for now. Bit of a slice clearance there from Ventura. I'm glad she sees the funny side. Good defending though, nonetheless. 15 on it now. Slips over the ball. Slight shout for handball there, but not sure what she could do really with her hand on the ground. 16 on it now. That's not where the ball went out. No, there we go. 2 on it now. Good little techie bit of skill, and Hershey now not taking any chances and clearing it out for the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays can just calm down a bit defensively here. I think that will keep Coach Tom Gaskell happy, but they've done a good job so far. Number 5 on it now, and that's no foul. No foul. Looked to be a trip there from Ventura, but referee doesn't give a foul. And the ref's giving a goal kick. Pearson out to Hershey. Hershey down the line to Hilson, but ball goes out of play. Playing out, seeming to be a bit of a struggle here for the Blue Jays so far, Liam.
Yes, I think it's less so an issue on Tabor part, but more so well done to Baker, who are definitely pressing higher up the pitch than anyone the Blue Jays come up against this season. To do that is very brave, because we see how effortlessly that they can pop that ball around 1, 2, 3 passes together. They connect through the lines expertly, especially when you've got Rogers playing on the shoulder. It's so easy to get caught if that press isn't perfect.
And Pearson gives it away, but Ventura cuts it out again. And then, 15 on it now. Cleared out by Deckinger. Number 2, straight into the path of Deckinger again. King on it now. Tries to find Rogers, but pass had a bit too much on it. And back to the Baker goalkeeper. Number 0, Sophia Holloway. Ventura now. Ref plays on here. Good ball out to number 2. What can she do with it? She shoots, and that is good. Field goal. Good play though from the Wildcats. And Tabor's got to get your head in the game. King on the goal kick. I think Gaskell's looking to go long here. Reagan King goes long. Out of bounds. Maybe a bit too much curve on the old goal kick.
It's a bit of suffocation here from Baker.
Yeah. But the Blue Jays have the lead, which is what we have to remember. That's out for a Baker throw in. 17 on it now, gives it to 16. 16. Oh, and
she's fallen victim of the white line.
Yeah.
Happens to many people.
Has claimed many a player over the year here at Tabor College. Because not many teams play with black lines. Has to be said. Not to complain about the lovely facility we have here at Jolly Twain Stadium. Best turf in the conference, some may say. Hilson. Rogers tries to find Deckinger there, but cut out, sniffed out by the Wildcat.
Looks like Deckinger's moved out to the right hand side to try and get into this game a little bit more.
Oh, I think she's still on a central midfielder role, but
on that occasion.
Many moving pieces to Gaskell's tactical genius. Taylor Knife finds Rogers. Rogers under heavy pressure here. Does well to keep the ball. Finds Ochoa. What can Ochoa do? Ochoa finds King. King now out to Haley Hilson. Haley Hilson on it now. With a great ball in. Baker does well to cut it out. Falls to Decking. Zweifel, I think? Yeah, it was Zweifel. Zweifel now. Hershey now. Puts a foot in. King on it now. What can King do? Says smell you later to the defender. King shoots, and that's safe hands there from Holloway.
Bit of a speculative effort there from King.
Yeah.
Maybe had alternative options, but it's good to see he had the confidence to take on that strike, and it did make the keeper think.
Got lightning here around the Hillsborough area. Lightning like the Haley Rogers strike, some may say. Does good for the scenery. Hopefully it stays away.
Ka-chow.
Tries to ka-chow indeed. Is that another Disney reference?
Probably somewhere in there.
Yeah, probably. Decking on it now. Glides past the defenders. Effortlessly. Plays it a bit too far out for Rogers. Great flowing move there from Deckinger. Bit of turn of pace. Probably should have taken a shot herself. Zweifel now on it. Not a lot of options. What could she do? Could she win something? Ochoa now with a great ball into the box for Hilson running in. Cleared out by Baker. Blue Jays putting on the pressure, and that looks to be a handball, but referee's not saying or doing anything. Taking an eye on it now. Finds Ventura. Ventura clears it into the midfield. Another possible handball there from Baker, but the referee not having it.
Does in fact give it.
He doesn't give it now, beg your pardon.
I think the lightning reference would have been more applicable to Deckinger there. She got away from her man with sheer pace.
Yeah, Ochoa now. What could you do? In shooting range, and just wide. Very ambitious effort there from the senior. Not too far away.
It's a long way out to take that on. However, we did see a free kick here not too long ago that was...
Last time we commentated, actually.
Yeah, it was. What a great day.
What a great day. 3-1 win for the Blue Jays. Pearson on it now. Clears it out. Finds Hilson. What can Hilson do? Plays it down the line to Zweifel. Zweifel now with the turn of pace. Turning on the jets here. Oh, and I think, she seemed to trip over the ball there. That's not a foul. Baker cleared it forward into the path of Hilson. Hilson now finds Ochoa, heads it to Rogers. Rogers with a strike. And Baker Kiefer gets down. That's one for the cameras.
Evidence again of Tabor's vertical play.
Yep.
Turning defence into attack within 3 or 4 seconds. Brilliant to watch.
Brilliant to watch. Triple substitution here for the Wildcats with 8, 19 and 22. 8, Kylie Albright from Shawnee, Kansas. Number 19.
Baker in behind here.
Baker in behind. And just offside. And Rihanna Blanchard from St. Louis, Missouri. And number 22, Amelia Wiles from Lawrence, Kansas. Free kick now for the Blue Jays.
Is that a 4th sub coming on as well?
For another one.
Number 14.
Number 14. Ariana McKee from Puyallup, Washington. Straight from the northwest. Gaskell not going to his bench here yet. No subs from the Blue Jays.
Which in college soccer is rare to see.
Almost unheard of, but Gaskell more than happy with the team that's currently on the field now. Reagan King with acres of space to find Taylor Nye, which she does expertly. Nye tries to find Ochoa. Not the pass shoot Ochoa was looking for. Baker now break out, 17. Baker break free. Oh, number 24 now with a oh no, I thought that's a great ball, Liam, but Taylor Nye's there again.
She has been up and down that flank tremendously well.
Yeah.
As we see an array of substitutions.
Gaskell's probably need to go to his bench at some point. With 13 minutes left in the half. Oh, and the stream's gone out, but come back. Taylor Nye heads it again. And that's, I think he sent Mariana Ballesteros to go take a warm-up here. Oh, yeah, they look like she was another foul throw. 8 throws it into nobody.
Tabor won't mind that at all. Yeah. With 12 minutes left to play in this half.
Reagan King on the goal kick. Plays it long. Finds Ochoa's feet. Ochoa now back to the goalkeeper. What can she do? Oh, calmly. Tries to play calmly under pressure, but given away. Number 2 on it now. Finds the Baker player. Shot. Almost blocked there by Hershey. Blue Jays back in numbers and cleared away by Deckinger. Blue Jays did well there to collapse in and deal with the giveaway.
Okay, and finally hooked away by Reagan King. Ever the diffuser.
Ever the diffuser. Decking on it now. What can she do? Tries to go around the defender, but Hilson now clears it forward. Not a bad decision here. Number. Oh, Baker playing around with it at the back now. Number 8 all the way back to her goalkeeper. Blue Jays letting Baker have it in their back line, so you can't affect us here. And that looked to be played out of bounds there by the Wildcats. And a substitution here for the Blue Jays. Rogers makes way for Ballesteros, which I think probably moves April Ochoa up front. Unless Ballesteros herself goes up front. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Ballesteros there taking a striker role. King on it now. Finds 9 acres of space. Not a great first touch there from the junior.
Simon Nagowski not being very helpful to Tabor College there.
Playing by the rules though, it has to be said.
I think a lot of the people down below share the same precedent there. That's the biggest foul throw I've seen in my entire life.
There he goes.
Sorry,
okay.
that must have been really loud in your ears.
It's okay, Liam. It's all right. He gave it. He can't hurt you anymore.
It's like a chess pass. I don't know the Wildcats, but wow, wait.
Baker player there, channeling her inner Troy Bolton. Ballesteros now finds Ochoa, who looks to switch to Zweifel. But Baker defender making a bit of a meal of it here. And Zweifel picks it up and does well. Does really well there to win a throw-in for the Blue Jays. And another change coming now for the Blue Jays in the second here. Ballesteros on it now. Tries the back heel, but cleared away by Baker. Hershey now tries to find Deckinger, but unfortunately that was a bit of a wayward pass. 14 on it now. Out to the wide play for Baker. Gets the better of Hilson here. Into number 2 with a great bit of skill, but Haven Deckinger does well to read it.
That midfield collapses on the ball so quickly when it can.
Oh yeah, big shot.
So hard to get out of their small spaces.
Yeah. Another long ball from Baker. Hershey does well to deal with it. Can she put it out for a throw-in? Yes, she can. Probably
should apologise for erupting your eardrums there, and maybe to the girl who took the throw. I was just in such disbelief.
Yeah. And we have another substitution here for the Blue Jays. Annalise Weens comes on, takes off Portia Zweifel.
Looks like 25 and number 7 coming on for the Wildcats. Is freshman Emily Morris and sophomore Gabby. I can't actually read this, it's very dark in here.
It is very dark.
Gabby Wilts Long. Dyslexia was shining through once again. Couldn't tell if it was an L or an F, Rory.
Oh, it'd be like that sometimes.
It do be.
It do be. Spoken like true dyslexic. It do be. Decking on it now. Looks to play long to find Ballesteros now. Ballesteros looks to be fouled. Referee? Yeah, referee gives it. Yeah. Man, what do you think so far?
I think the turning point was that moment of magic, not only from Hayley Rogers but from the whole Tabor team. It seemed to be at times in this first half the lone striker has been a bit disconnected from the rest of the side, at times being 40-50 yards apart, and it's hard to find that out ball. But when the whole team got together, got passing, broke lines, that was the turning point.
Absolutely.
And that's the difference maker so far in this game of football.
Yep. I like how you called it football. sticking to the principles of what's right and wrong. Hilton now finds it into Deckinger, I believe. Looked to be fouled there, but we move. Weens does well to put on the pressure and force the Baker player to put it out for a throw-in.
So many Tabor bodies high up the pitch. It was impossible to find a way out.
Weens is a good ball in, but no one there. Ochoa does well to chase it down. Nye on the ball now. Through the legs of the defender, but they do well to cut it out. The Blue Jays forcing Baker to scramble here.
It's definitely a two-hand shove in the back, but the referee doesn't seem interested. Maybe playing an advantage.
Big shout out to Jamie Dooley, who's loving our commentary so far.
Hello, Jameson.
Hello, Jameson. We hope you're doing well.
Yes.
We miss you here at Tabor College. Referee marking out the wall here. Also big shout out to the Tabor reserve men's side with a 4-2 win over close rivals Bethel last night.
Very good watch.
Very good watch. Very good coaching, some may say.
Some.
Ochoa on the free kick now, floats it in.
Great
right
ball.
by herself, but unfortunately goes just wide. Great ball in from Ochoa. I think Nye didn't realise how much space she... Oh, I think it might have been given offside.
Yeah, I think she had that space just because she strayed a little bit as that free kick was taken.
Bit too eager to get on the ball.
It's a lovely ball into the box from Maple Ochoa there.
There's plenty more of that to come in the game.
Truly a dead ball specialist.
Exactly. Number 7 on it now for Baker. With a little chop. Finds number 8. Quite a lot of negative first touches there for the Wildcats, but they do well to switch it out here to the Baker wide player with a lot of time. Not the greatest pass, and Hershey will put her body in the way. Yes, she will. And that will go out for a Tabor goal kick.
No, but unusual that it's Reagan King dropping in to take these free kicks. Maybe we'd want to higher up the pitch to compete for these first and second balls. But it's worked on that occasion. Maybe not, a little bit less so.
That's alright.
Happens sometimes.
Seven throws it inside to 14, beg your pardon. But April Ochoa now with composed play. Not a lot of options, so she does well to clear it out there.
I think following that goal as well, Roy, we saw some risky balls being played, but the defence have taken a lot less risk as this half-time whistle approaches.
Yep.
As seen again, Pearson just content of trying to smash the ball away as far as she can.
Yep. Eight inside now, headed out by King. April Ochoa will give chase. And Ochoa puts the shoulder in.
Trucked, probably a foul.
I think she had eyes for the ball, Liam.
She did, but she was maybe a couple of seconds late.
But you know what?
Gaskell picked it up for a throw-in, I think, just to try and force...
Oh, I think he's given a free kick.
I think
he's given a free kick. I think he's bottled it then, I'm afraid.
Yeah. I don't think a free kick was the original decision.
No. I think the ref felt a bit peer pressure. No, I'm joking. Number 4 now on the free kick, looking to swing it into the box. Great ball in, actually. And that's headed up, wide, and over. Wover.
Double Wover.
Looked to be a shoulder to shoulder there from April Ochoa, but you know, April Ochoa just too strong.
She's a real enigma. It's hard to work her out.
It is.
You can't get tight because she'll use her strength and roll you, but you also can't give her that space because if you give her any time on the ball, more than likely getting punished.
Great first touch from Weens, by the way. Did you see that?
Brought it down on the chest brilliantly.
Chest it down brilliantly. Nye inside to King. King gives it away to 7. 7 kicks it straight off the face of 14, but King with a sliced pass here. Baker on the ball now, but cut out by Weens again. But Baker retained possession. Ventura does well there. Weens does well also to find Ballesteros, who holds it up expertly here. And a good tackle there from 7, but the ball's fine Weens, and that looked to be a handball. Ref not giving it. Baker goes long. Hershey on it now. Gives it away, unfortunately, but that is deflected off Baker last, and that will be a goal kick.
There's some tired bodies out there as this half-time whistle approaches.
Yeah, I don't think Hershey got the man on call. It didn't look that way because you didn't realise until the Baker defender was right on top of her. Communication needs to improve, and another substitution here for the Blue Jays late on. Number 29, Sierra Boyer, looking to enter the fray.
I think Gaskell recognised that as well.
Yeah. Ballesteros now on her own here. Can she win something? Does well to keep the ball. And yeah, does well to win a throw in there for the Blue Jays. Good work there from the junior.
That may seem mundane, but that is huge throwing up the pitch with a minute left on the clock.
Absolutely.
With Tabor looking a little bit leggy, just to kill the game a little bit in opposition territory is the perfect thing to do from Ballesteros.
Boyer comes on for Ochoa. Not a bad substitution there to make Ochoa looking tired out there because she's worked so bleeding hard. Nye looks for a good ball, but there's no one there. Cleared out by Baker.
Oh, Lino, stop it!
Lino, behave yourself. It's not all about you, mate.
You're at work.
You're at work. You can't be doing that. That's a great touch. Lino showing his techers there. Nye into Boyer, who does well again to win the throw-in. I think that's just going to be the plan to see out the half here.
Excellent game management from the Blue Jays.
Expertly. Boyer's always good at hold-up play. Boyer now holding it up again in the corner. And unfortunately puts it out for a Baker throw-in. But Blue Jays doing well to get back in numbers. That ball didn't look to enter the pitch. Possible foul throw-in. And here comes the count.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that is half time, ladies and gents, and it is 1-0 to the Blue Jays. Goal from Hayley Rogers. It's our 3rd in 2 games, isn't it? Yeah.
This will be a wonderful acquisition over the summer.
Wonderful. But job not done here for the Blue Jays. I can't say it was comfortable as their last game against Heston, which seemed to have the game wrapped up by half time. Heston not looking threatening at all, but polar opposites in this game. Baker looking very threatening, very direct approach to the game. And Baker carving out some chances, but the Blue Jay defence resolute as ever in their defending. Liam, you got anything for me, mate?
I think it's clear to see that Hillsborough's going to be a tough place to come this year.
Yeah.
Defensively resolute, dangerous in attack, and it's, I wouldn't say vintage Blue Jays performance, but sometimes you just have to grind out performances, and they're halfway there. There's still a lot of football left, so do not go anywhere.
We're going to take a quick break here, me and my lovely co-commentator, so we will be back for the second half. Peace, love, and go Blue Jays. here at Joel H. Wayne Stadium. Score so far, 1-0 Blue Jays if you're just joining us, but why would you be just joining us? Goal scorer, the formidable Hayley Rogers, who's a new addition to the Blue Jays this year and looking to be worth every penny.
Tim's coming out well rested. A 15-minute break for both sides. It was a frantic start to the first half, so we'll see if that is replicated once again. We'll see if either team can nullify that and really take the game by the scruff of the neck.
Yep.
It is still all to play for.
Absolutely. No one can be taking their foot off the gas, especially not the Blue Jays with the 1-0 lead. Fragile lead as of now. So the Blue Jays definitely need another goal here. Because one goal from the Wildcats and that changes everything.
It's the old adage, Rory, that 2-0 is the most dangerous score in football. I don't think it is.
It's 1-0, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it would be 1-0 because
it would be 1-0.
Just one goal, and
there's 2 goal cushion.
Everything could change. Yeah.
So
I get the sentiment, just not true.
Yeah, you corrected yourself there, mate.
No, it's definitely 2-0. It's the most dangerous scoreline in football.
I don't think it is. I think it is 1-0.
I'm going to look it up before this gets back underway. The important stuff.
The important stuff, but that's not the important stuff. The important stuff is what's happening on your screens right now.
Most definitely.
And we're going to get underway here. Referee doing his final preparations. And we are underway. King on the ball now. Out to Ventura. Had a good first half for herself. Ventura down the line. Hayley Rogers give chase. Oh, she's quick. Jeez Louise. Played out by Baker. Hooked away.
For those of you that are curious, Google is telling me that 2-0 is the most dangerous scoreline in football.
Really?
However, it can't be.
It cannot be.
So I think we're going to coin the term that 1-0 is the most dangerous scoreline in football, which we're currently here now. Everything is hanging in the balance here in Hillsborough. And we are underway.
I think it's Hillsborough, as they pronounce it, because I got a lot of grief one
the
time.
Borough?
The Hillsborough. Hillsborough would be O-U-G-H. But anyway, taking trying to play it through, but into the clutches of Holloway. Holloway now, out to number 4, down the line. Number 21 giving chase. I don't think she's going to keep that in, but that's out for a Blue Jay throw-in very deep in their own half.
It's very evident as soon as that ball went out of play, there was a massive shift from every line of the Baker side, maybe taking 20 or 30 yards up to try and pin in Tabor College. They try and play out beautifully.
Hilson does well, decking it down the line. Not on the, just not on the same wavelength there, but cleared out by 9. No nonsense defending. King will give chase, but that goes back to Holloway.
Looks to be the exact same starting lineup for Tabor as it was in the first half.
Rogers making her way back on. Same as Ochoa and Zweifel. Well, I don't think Zweifel went off. Anyway, the Baker winger on it now. With Taylor Nye. Great first touch. Ball in. Nye late there on the tackle, but I think he's not giving it because she'd already played the ball. So, but they retain possession, Baker. Oh, winger skips around Nye. Good ball inside. Dealt with by Hilson. And that's a great save there from Nadia Martin. Brilliant bit of goalkeeping. And Reagan King clears out. Not Reagan King, that's not her name.
Yes, brilliant save down low from Nadia Martin.
Brilliant save.
Shot hard, low, down to her right hand side.
Point blank or maybe not?
She had time. Good reactions, however,
Good reactions, exactly. Baker's still on it now. Cut out by Ventura, cleared out as well. Missed touch there from the Wildcat defender, but Baker does well. They play a loose ball to Rogers, who has the beating of a man here. She's in on goal. Baker doing well to get back. She shoots! Oh, narrowly wide there from Rogers.
There's a brilliant effort from Rogers. There was an amazing defensive recovery run. I'm not sure what the number was, but it was vital because Rogers only had one option, and that was to get the ball out of her feet and shoot. Because if she would have taken one extra touch, she would have been cleaned out.
Now, for those with a slightly higher soccer IQ, or football IQ, should I say, That was brilliant forward play because she's gambling on the mistake on the back pass from the Baker defender and looking for opportunities. You don't see that in a lot of centre forwards now these days, especially at this level.
A lot of time, Rogers is isolated on her own, but she stays switched on and engaged so brilliantly well.
Tabor dispossessed. Good ball in. Nadia Martin down. Great bit of goalkeeping there, and she puts it out for a Tabor corner.
I think she feels
Wildcat corner. What am I talking about?
She feels a bit aggrieved there, and I seem to agree with her. I think that was a goal kick.
It did look that way, but corner is the decision nonetheless. Baker hanging out on the Tabor College goal line, looking to use their height to their advantage. And goes up from the corner taker, signalling to her attackers there. They move out. It's taking her sweet time now. Ball goes in. Not the best corner. Miscued shot there from Baker. 17 on it now. That's a shot, and that is well wide from Baker. Not the best corner, despite where everyone was at. Not the corner perhaps Baker was looking for. But the Blue Jays won't mind.
Seems to be a little bit of hesitation, a little bit of confusion in what the routine was there.
Yeah. Hershey does well to clear up. Can Ochoa get the ball? Yes, flicks it on to Rogers. Rogers now finds King. King does well to switch the ball there. And that's Zweifel finds Taylor Nye, who's got bags of pace here.
Bags of space as well.
And tries to find King, and Baker puts it out for a throw-in. King doing a lot of running here. Not afraid to get forward. Leading by example. Nye on the ball into King. King now turns the defender, puts a ball in, straight into the hands of Holloway.
Holloway's been impressive tonight.
Yeah,
as soon as the ball comes in, seems keen to catch rather than parry. Ventura does well there in a tricky situation, watching that ball bounce over her own head.
Decking her now. Not a lot of options, but does well to find Rogers. Rogers turns inside. Does well to find King. What can King do here? Not a lot of options again for King, but does well to find... Who was that? Is that Nye? Nye into Zweifel. Zweifel playing on the shoulder expertly. Great ball in. Oh, and Rogers miscues the shot. Played behind her. Baker fortunate there, but they clear out. Picked up by Ventura, who's done well at winning her individual battles. 15 looking to be a threat there for Baker, and she's doing well in the matchup. And that looks to be a foul there by Reagan King.
There's a big chance for Rogers there. Zweifel did brilliantly to let the ball run across her body. A dangerous ball drilled into the box. Maybe just a little bit of an awkward height and awkward location as it bounces off the hip of the striker number 12, Hayley Rogers.
Zweifel playing catch me if you can.
And they couldn't, not on that occasion.
They could not do it. Long ball now from Baker. Touched away by Hilson. Baker on it now. Plays inside, back to the midfielder here. Who plays back to the captain. He tries to hoof it long. Good play there from the Wildcats. Good ball as well into number 5. Blocked by Hershey. And the Blue Jays deal with the pressure, but unfortunately give it away to number 21 there. Number 21 on it now. Baker not wanting to shoot from distance. Good ball down the line, but Taylor Nye does well to defend, and that is a Baker corner.
Pressure just seemed to build in that last minute. A little bit chaotic trying to clear that ball.
Like a pinball.
Yes, definitely bubbling, bouncing around.
Yep. Baker once again with early pressure. Another corner. Hopefully Baker will put in a better one. The coach down there, not sitting on the bench in the most orthodox way, but we don't mind. Swung in now. That's deep. Bouncing around, and that is out. Forced out again for another Baker corner. Linesman drops his flag.
That, on that occasion, was the definition of a pinball. Bouncing around, bopping off of bodies.
Blue Jays lucky to get it away, though.
I don't think anyone knew where the ball was going or landing.
Linesman going to go get the ball now.
I think the Blue Jays will be keen
Yep.
to get their head first to this and alleviate any offensive chance.
Yep. Ball in now from Baker. They go short this time. Not the best corner routine in the world. And Deckinger clears. Can she find Rogers? Yes, she can. Rogers now stumbles. Does well with the hold-up play. Brilliant play there from Hayley Rogers. And Hilson clears it. Out of bounds. I think she had a bit more time on the ball there, Hayley Hilson. No one gave the call that she had time. And that is touched out. Bit of a cannon throw in there.
Tabor can get a little bit of a reprieve here.
Yes, absolutely. Blue Jays won't mind. Hershey. Good throw into Ochoa. Ochoa tries to spin her man. That's forced out for a Tabor College throw-in. Ochoa now battling with two defenders, and she gets the better of them both. Hilson tries to play a ball in, but Holloway, easy pickings there. Holloway looking to go long with a big kick over the halfway line. It bounces. Don't let it bounce.
It's come down with snow on that one.
Yeah, that came down with a bit of snow on it. But Hershey does well to find Ochoa. Ochoa now. Not a lot of options. Tries to find Rogers, but she didn't have a lot of options. But she did well there, Ochoa, to try and find the forward pass. And that is kicked out by Baker for another Tabor College throw-in. Simon Nagowski giving the ball back. Shout out Simon Nagowski. Good display last night for the reserve men's soccer team. Baker on it now. Somehow managed to get out of the Blue Jay press. And number 15's on her bike here. Gets the better of Pearson. Can she shoot? Wow, and that's another great save there from Nadia Martin, the freshman goalkeeper. Standing up and being counted.
Baker's best chance of the game.
Yes, absolutely.
That was definitely point blank range.
Yeah.
Martin did very well to hold her nerve, stand up strong, not go down early.
Probably should have dragged it across the goalkeeper there.
Yeah, I think either side and it's a goal. There's not much you can do in that situation.
But fortunately for the Blue Jays, straight at Martin, who did well again. Corner now, number 24 on it. Swings it in. Free header there for Baker. And that's it once again. Nadia Martin collapsing on the ball. Great goalkeeping there from the freshman.
Corners could end up being a turning point in this game. If those balls keep being allowed to bounce, the first contact being from someone in a white shirt of Baker University, then I think the Blue Jays are going to have some struggle keeping the ball out their net. But still, they are yet to break down this Blue Jay back line.
King gives it away. And Ventura loses out on the challenge. Cleared out by Pearson. No nonsense defending. Blue Jays looking vulnerable for this so far on those long balls, and as well as those set pieces, Liam.
Then that's going to have to be something that's managed between the players. Leah's going to take charge. Lead the ball bravely.
Blue Jay defenders standing up and being counted. Number 5 now. One-on-one with Aaliyah Hershey. And that should be a goal kick. Yep. Aaliyah Hershey doing well there, one-on-one. Very good one-on-one defender.
Expertly marshalled out of play, done well not to dive in.
A lot of experience in this back three for Tabor College. All seniors. Plenty of experience there from the
I think we also have 2 5th years.
I think Ventura is the only one.
Says here that Manuel Pearson is a graduate.
And she graduated in 3 years, mate.
Oh wow, that is very impressive.
Yeah. A lot of bright academics on Gaskell's roster. Reagan King tidying up the mess in the midfield. Nye does well to find her. Out to Zweifel. Can Zweifel keep it in? Yes, she can. Oh, says smell you later to her defender. Plays it in. Great ball. Can Ochoa get on the end of it? No, unfortunately she cannot. Good play there from Portia's Weifel.
It's a venomous delivery. Just needed any kind of contact.
Like her namesake, speed. Baker now playing short now from the goal kick, which they've not really been doing in the game so far. And that's straight out of play from the Wildcats. Good forward ball. Can Baker keep it in? Hershey there, streaming across the far side. Oh, great defending there from Aaliyah Hershey. Covering a lot of ground there, the senior from Sandy, Utah. Does well in the sweeper role. Another corner for Baker. Looking to bake something from this corner. I'm sorry, that was terrible from me.
It's okay, it happens sometimes.
Yeah, that sounded better in my head. Anyways, Baker corner now. Lots of movement going on in the box. Another good ball in. Ochoa misses the header. 17 on it now, puts it back in, and that is safe hands again from Nadia Martin. Who's been your standout performer so far in the game for the Blue Jays?
I would have to currently say Reagan King. I think she's been here, there and everywhere so far, and not in a headless chicken kind of way, in a resilient captain's manner.
The goal kick from Martin short. 15 tries to get in behind, but Blue Jays doing well here, and that looks to be a foul from behind on, and Haven Deckinger pushed to the floor, but she's going to get back up. Of course she is. Sometimes underappreciated for her pace, Deckinger.
Serious engine as well.
Serious engine. Absolutely. King now on the free kick. Plays long. Good ball in behind, actually. Flicked on. And that's good defending there from number 4. Not taking any chances with Hayley Rogers lurking about.
She was confident there, made her decision early.
King now working extremely hard. Good for her. Haven Deckinger looks to switch. Cut out by Baker. Back into the middle. Portia looked to try and win the ball, but bounced over her. Baker now playing out. Looks to find the midfielder, but heavy touch from Taylor Nye, who unfortunately loses out, but does well to win the ball back. Good ball retrieval there from Taylor Nye. Oh, the short pass from Martin. Can she get back in her goal? And that is 1-1. That is 1-1. Baker. Get a confirmation on who the goal scorer was in just a second. Number 21, I believe? Or was it? Should we turn around a second? Number 20, is it 27 or 21, Liam?
Could also be 17. Really sorry about this.
No,
it's so hard to see.
One in there, orange boots, blue boots. That's 27?
Maybe also.
Yeah, 27. There's no 27 on the roster. So
it probably won't be that
21.
one then.
Darcy Casso, forward from Kansas City, Missouri. Sort of recap on that equalising goal there. Not the best pass out to Aaliyah Hershey. Played short by Nadia Martin, and the Baker striker does well there to pounce on the mistake and put it in the back of the net. And now we are all square again here at Joel H. Wayne Stadium. It's going to be a test now of how the Blue Jays respond to the setback, how they recompose themselves.
we did say it could be a moment of magic. There is a difference in this game. It's also open to be swayed by a mistake. We've seen both here tonight.
Yeah.
And it is important, as you said, Rory, for the Blue Jays to get their head in the game.
Yeah. But, you know, Baker doing well there to capitalise on the mistake. So, 1-1. Game on. 20 now. Out to number 5. Has all the time in the world here. Shin pad comes flying out. 27 on it, 15 on it again. And that's clawed away by Nadia Martin. Blue Jays need to compose themselves here and clean themselves up at the back. Absorb this pressure.
Since the ladies came out of the change room for this second half, it's Baker that have seen the more confident, the more determined, having a stronghold of this game.
Half-time team talk seemed to do wonders there for the Wildcats. That's another Baker corner.
Momentum is definitely with the team in white at the moment.
Absolutely. Baker looking to go short again. Number 5 now, jockeyed out by Deckinger. Plays a good ball inside, but Hilson's going to get there, and that's a late challenge from Baker. Referee looking to play the advantage, but no advantage came, so it's pulled back for the free kick. Good refereeing there. Referee looking to make the game flow, which isn't the worst thing. A couple of early substitutions now for the Blue Jays. Ballesteros and Weens looking to come in and make an impact on the game. Hershey now switches it out to Nye. Nye inside to King. King down the line again to Nye. Great one-touch play from the Blue Jays, but unfortunately that pass had a little bit too much on it from Zweifel. Oh, good ideas though from the Jays.
Brilliant interconnection. Just didn't come off on that occasion. If that pass had a little bit more taken off of it, then the Baker backline would have been in all sorts of trouble.
All sorts of trouble indeed. Ochoa on the ball now. Plays back to Hershey. Hershey to Smelia to the striker, but Baker do well to cut it out. And Hershey there again, winning the ball, cleaning up her mess. Cleaning up the mess, not her mess. Baker down the line, number 5 on it now, with time and space to find a cross. Good cross in. And Taylor Nye, last ditch effort to get it away, and she does well. Deckinger on it now, finds Ochoa. Ochoa now, what could you do? Clears it out of play for a Baker throw in.
Seems like Tabor need to get these subs on the pitch, even just to kill the game for a small moment.
Down the line, Baker throws it in, and Hilson there does well to try and win it. Got goal scorer now on the ball. Good feet. Does well to switch it out to 16 here. 16 into number 2. 2 now blocked by Nye. Zweifel will give chase. Zweifel on it now, looking to use her pace. And that is out for a Tabor College throw in, and substitutions being introduced here. We'll see who makes way. Looks like Ochoa's coming off for Ballesteros. Oh no, Rogers coming off for Ballesteros and Ochoa coming off for Weens.
He had to do something, Gaskell. It's been a Baker barrage for the last 5 minutes. So hopefully these substitutions can shake things up, make Baker put them on the back foot a little bit more. First there also gets them behind. Play away, doesn't make it out of there. Defensive third.
That looks to come off Baker last. That looks to come off Baker. That should be a a corner, but it's a goal kick. We do have it is fair to say we do have a better view up here of things. Jacob looking to play the ball, but bit of a wayward pass there. But he is coming back from ACL surgery. Couple of substitutions here for Baker. Head coach looking to shake things up. Sean McAllister looking to change things here. Go look for that winner. Number 20 now on the ball. Pressured by Hilson, expertly done. Good job there from Hilson to force Baker to put it out for a throw-in.
Somebody else who sprinted to give it a ball does not take his hand out of that left pocket.
Yeah.
It's great
Cool
observations.
as a cucumber. Cleared out from Baker. Hershey misses it. And now Pearson's in a foot race with the formidable number 15 here, who does well to cut inside, tries to play, but Nye there clears out only as far as the Baker midfielder, who manages to squirm away from her markers there, but Blue Jays tackles flying in. Deckinger tries to put to Ballesteros. Ballesteros loses out.
It's brilliant work from Mallory Pearson. They're so underappreciated. She knew that number 15 was quicker than her, managed to stand up and let her teammates come back involved.
Shot now from Baker, well wide. And that'll be a goal kick for Tabor. It's been all Baker so far in the second half. Hershey plays short to Pearson. And here Hershey with not a lot of options going out. So lucky to get a deflection off the Baker player and goes out for a goal kick.
It's the first time that Tabor went short from a goal kick, but it's a risk and reward situation, especially when you've got Baker pressing that high up. The difficulty to get out is high, but the success rate, although it is low, could be very profitable.
Yeah, it's a gamble, but Blue Jays deciding to go long. King now plays it in, but Baker on the ball again. Good feet there from the goal scorer. And a bit of a miscued touch there from Baker.
First and second balls have a gravitational pull towards the Wildcats at the moment.
And Weens does well to find the midfield, but Baker midfield just seems to be a step ahead of the Blue Jays so far. Nye puts it out for a throw-in. Two more substitutions for Baker. 25 and 7 coming on. 25. Emily Morris from Lenexa, Kansas, and number 7, Gabby Whitlong from Lee Summit, Missouri. I have quite a few friends in Lee Summit, actually. Throwing down the line. Baker do well to keep it in. Number 20 on it now, pressured by Weens, and 20 puts it out for a throw-in very, very deep in Tabor College territory. Hershey now on the throw-in. Baker pressing really, really high here. And Hershey does well to clear out. King on it now. Finds Ballesteros. Ballesteros does well to hold it up. To find Weens. Weens down the line to Ballesteros. Bit of a hopeful ball. And number 4, Caitlin Sample ushers it out for a throw-in. Taken quickly. And a Blue Jay throw-in now. Weens with the header, brought down by Deckinger. Deckinger using her strength. King now with a good ball out to Taylor Nye. What can Taylor Nye do? Tries to play down the line, but that goes out for a Tabor College throw-in here. Taylor Nye on the ball now, tries to find Zweifel, but that goes out for another Tabor College throw-in. King with a long throw into Ballesteros. Weens picks it up. That's that was a shot there from Nye, I believe, but goes out for a Baker throw-in. 2 more substitutions now for the Wildcats. Number 22, Amelia Wiles from Lawrence, Kansas coming in, as well as, is that number 8? Number 8, Carly Albright. Hilson heads it backwards. King on it now. Tries to backheel it, but not the way she would have wanted it, but Baker once again putting it out for another throw-in for the Blue Jays. Hilson down the line. Pressured by Ballesteros there. Ballesteros doing well with their pressure there. Really good work there from the El Salvadorian native. Deckinger on it now. Tries to play out to Hilson. Miscued pass there. Hilson couldn't get on it. Another quick throw-in from Baker. Cut out by Hershey. Baker throwing again. Inside. Number 25 cleared out by Ventura.
Safe hands.
Safe hands, Jacob. Safe hands. Gibson steps in. Zweifel tries to get the flick on here, but Weens picks up possession now. King gives it away, and that was a foul there from Reagan King. Blue Jays in action again tomorrow night as the men travel to USAO to face, or to Oklahoma to face USAO, University of Science and Arts Oklahoma, at their place with a 7 p.m. kickoff local time. Anyway, back to the action. Baker now swing the ball in, and that's out for a Tabor goal kick. 2 substitutions now for the Blue Jays. Ochoa and Rogers looking to make their way back into the fray here, with Weens and Zweifel coming off. Gaskell looking to shake things up here. King now with a long goal kick into Ballesteros, but brought down expertly by the Wildcats, and here they come again. And that's not sure what number 22 had in mind there. Was it a shot or a pass? We'll never know.
Tabor do have the advantage of using Reagan King's explosiveness off these goal kicks. However, they do lose the body in the middle, which is sometimes the reason why it's hard to get out for the Blue Jays, as she is such a presence in the middle of that park.
April Ochoa taking a ball to the top of the head, which is a painful one. Hershey doing well to clear out again.
With 14 minutes left, the game has taken a scrappy turn.
Where did the time go? Goodness gracious. And that's a Tabor College goal kick.
But it's still up for grabs. It is anyone's game. Baker have been seriously on top for the last 15.
Yep.
However, we are all too familiar with Tabor's ability to spawn goals out of nothing.
Yep. Another goal kick there from King. Tries to find Ochoa, but Baker taking no chances with the ever-present Haley Rogers. Haley Rogers hoped to try to find Reagan King, but into the path of Hilson. Hilson now down the line. Number 4 on it now for Baker, looking to play long again, which she does, and Pearson heads up backwards, and that's straight into the hands of Nadia Martin. Nadia Martin with a long kick here into Ochoa. Ochoa now battling in that midfield, and that's a good through ball there to Haley Rogers. Can she keep it in? Yes, she can. 1-on-1 with her defender. Tries to find Deckinger there on the inside, but Baker do well to sniff it out. Hilson now into Deckinger. Played long by the Wildcats. King now on it finds Taylor Nye. Taylor Nye into Ballesteros. Good first touch. Finds Ochoa here. What can Ochoa do? Finds King again. What can King do? Finds Ochoa again. Ochoa now back to Hershey. Hershey. Not the ball she's looking for. Can Ventura win it? No, she cannot. And Baker are in behind here. And Hershey there again. Clearing up. Ochoa finds herself on the ball now. Can she find the run of Rogers? Does well to calm things down here and retain the ball. Hershey now looking for the switch to Taylor Nye. Ball eventually does fall to her. Can Ballesteros get on it? Yes, she can. Finds Nye inside to King. King now with the ball. Tries to find Ballesteros, but Baker head it out.
Best from Tabor, taking a moment to put their foot on the ball, trying to manipulate those pieces to work an opening rather than kicking it forward to try and force something to happen that's not already there.
Yeah. 5 substitutions from Baker here. McAllister going deep into his roster here. 5 substitutions. It's interesting. Maybe it'll pay off for him.
Naomi Harris Hyde, number 15 for Baker, making a reappearance with tired legs, with 10 minutes remaining. Baker looking to play long balls. She could be a danger woman, definitely someone for the Tabor back line to keep an eye on.
Yep, absolutely. There's issues with the clock here. I think they let it run a bit too long. But 11:15 left to go in the half here. Still anybody's game. That 11 minutes will feel like a lifetime for the Blue Jays. Oh, well, and Hayley Rogers finds herself in front of goal, but Baker do well defensively again to snuff out the threat of Rogers. Decking on it now. Loose touch, but Nye finds herself on the ball with yards of space to go into here. Great first touch from Ballesteros. Finds Rogers. Oh, good touch there from Rogers out to Ochoa. Ochoa shoots narrowly over the bar. A few better looks here from the Blue Jays, Liam.
It's a very acute angle for Ochoa to take the shot on, but it's good to see Tabor registering an attempt which has been hard to come by in this second half.
Yeah.
The space does seem to be out wide, and that is where the Baker back line are going to have issues.
22 now. Plays it down the line to number 5. And Nadia Hershey gives chase. Good ball in, but safe hands from Nadia Martin once again. No urgency to want to get up the pitch here from the Blue Jays. And Nadia Martin with a drop kick straight into the feet of Ochoa. Ballesteros on it now. What could she do? Tries to find the run of Rogers, but 4 cuts it out. Having a good second half for herself, number 4. Caitlin.
Brilliant work by Ballesteros.
Having a really good game for her, Ballesteros. Working hard. Baker with a long throw in. 15 now. In behind. Bags of pace there from number 15, but not enough. And it's now going to be a Blue Jay goal kick. Ventura on the goal kick. 9 minutes to go here. Ventura now into the midfield, finds King, but Baker all over it. And Ochoa, probably not the pass she was looking for. A bit up and out, but
it's better to see King in the middle of the pitch from those goal kicks.
Can Hilson win it? She can't, but number 5 asking, number 22 asking a lot of number 5 there.
It's fairly uncommon to see a goalkeeper not take a goal kick, but it's almost unheard of for a centre midfielder to drop in and take one.
Yeah, another substitution incoming for the Blue Jays. Portia's Weifel about to make her way back onto the field here. Pearson now clears it out, snuffed out by Sample.
Gaskell hoping that 5-minute rest for Zweifel will allow her to ooze her electric pace
Yep.
into proceedings.
Baker throwing now. Good defending there from Pearson. Shot from the Wildcats straight to the hands of Martin. Martin now looking to go long. Miscue there from number 22 with April Ochoa, and can Rogers give chase here? Good hold up play from the junior forward, but that's out. That's a free kick. Referee's giving a free kick here to Baker. Hitting the sample on free kick. Long free kick there from Sample, but cut out by Ochoa. And Deckinger taking no chances, but the ball stays in play. Good work there from Haven Deckinger. Oh, and Rogers is in. Rogers has got the better of a defender here. Finds Ballesteros. Ballesteros in on goal. And what a goal from the Blue Jays! Mariana Ballesteros with the finish.
We said she was having a good game. She caps it off with a goal in the 83rd minute.
Yep. Great finish there from the junior. Good play from Rogers to keep the ball and play Ballesteros in. Ballesteros, cool, calm and collected in front of goal.
We saw Rogers
and
how important she was.
And she's getting subbed out. What a way to leave your mark on the game with a goal.
That is a serious parting gift from Ballesteros tonight. But yes, we saw how important Rogers was in the first goal, showing her striking ability. However, on this occasion, it was a hold-up play and her bringing in of teammates into play.
Looked to be a heavy first touch there from Ballesteros, but she did really well to keep up with it and put it past the goalkeeper.
Goalkeeper perhaps a little bit hesitant to get off her line.
Yeah.
But it was calmly slotted away from Ballesteros.
Yep.
And it's 2-1 to the Blue Jays with a mere 6 minutes and 48 seconds remaining on the clock. 2-1 Tabor.
Underway. Baker going long. Can Taylor Nye win it? Of course she can. Miscue touch there from Baker, but Baker retained possession. Blue Jays will look to grind this out now for the last 6 minutes here.
Looks like Baker have moved to back three.
Looking to be a threat. Miscue touch there from Nadia Martin. Does well. Brave coming off her line after the miscue touch from Deckinger. Ballesteros now will take her time. She'll kick it out. Looking to find Ochoa again. She's looking to find Ochoa a lot from these kicks. And Ochoa, I think, seemed to take a knee in the back. But Baker here on the attack, number 17, cut out by Hershey. Great defending again there from the senior. Substitution now for the Wildcats. Number 24, Caitlin Yules from Bournemouth, England. Coming in now. Shout out to her family back in England, our beloved homeland.
It's very impressive if you're still up.
Yeah, very impressive. Baker in behind. Number 15. Oh, great save, but that is unfortunate. And no offside call. Interestingly. No offside call? What do you think, Liam?
Don't know, it was a brilliant save from Nadia Martin.
Tom Gaskell not happy, rightly so.
But for the player to be there that quickly on the scene, it'd either be brilliant anticipation or an error offside.
Yeah, she looked to be offside there. Coach Gaskell and the Blue Jays will feel a little bit hard done by there. Ventura now looking to usher the ball out of play. Blue Jays will feel a little bit aggrieved there. Coach Gaskell's not happy. Actually now into Ochoa, number 5 on it now. Number 5 finds herself on the ball again. And that's a shot that's wide and over Wover. That's out for a Baker University throw. 4 minutes on the clock here. 2-2. Great game. Hershey now heading it out for another Wildcat throw in. Down the line. Dickinger keeps it in play, stops it going out for a corner. Number 17 loses out to Reagan King here, and Reagan King's on her way. Reagan King does well there to find Taylor Nye, who's got time, looks to run, and plays it out, and that comes off Baker last, and that is a Blue Jay throw-in.
4 minutes remaining on the clock. There's still urgency from both sides to get the winning goal in this game.
Yeah.
Blow for blow so far.
Yeah. Baker coming back each time after the Blue Jays have put them in a setback. Rogers now on the ball, finds Zweifel but cleared out by Baker. Nice. And the referee tells the Baker defender to get up, but unfortunately Nye puts it out for a Baker throw-in.
The Baker second, very, very tight on the offside call. Maybe potentially Mallory Pearson.
Mallory Pearson in a battle there with 15, who she seems to get the better of her, and that is a goal late on for Baker. Number 5, I believe, scored the goal. Number 5, Stella Jameson from Shawnee, Kansas. Oh no, she's staying on. Late substitution here for the Wildcats. Number 8 coming back on.
It's a dagger for Tabor.
That is an absolute dagger for Tabor.
Mallory Pearson left isolated against the rapid number 15.
Yeah.
And we said when she re-entered the scene that she would be the danger woman.
King now tries to find Ochoa, but that will go out for a Baker throw-in. Ochoa in disbelief at the call. Decking on it now. Rogers does well to get Deckinger in behind, and that is brought back for a free kick here.
Good refereeing once again.
Good refereeing. Trying to find the advantage.
She's having a go.
Tries to put it in, but that comes off the wrong crossbar, and that's out for a Baker goal kick, and they will take their time here. Baker, despite questions surrounding the refereeing,
Blue Jays got to get higher here.
Yeah, Baker doing well to come back after being put behind twice. Pearson on it now, finding King. Out to Nye. Nye inside to, I don't know who that is. I think it's Zweifel, and that will be a corner for the Blue Jays late on here, with 1:50 left to go.
Body in the box, maybe.
In from King. Tries to find Ochoa, but cut out by Baker. Ball's got to go back in. Oh. Up rather than out from Pearson. Shoving the back
That's a
there.
booking.
Shoving the back there.
Stop the clock. Finish the booking. Ref's bottled it.
Should have been a yellow card there, but the referee not.
Yep.
I don't think he's gone to his pocket yet.
1 minute remaining.
Ballesteros, not Ballesteros.
Brilliant layoff.
Deckinger tries to find Zweifel, and that's a throw in.
Tabor got to load it now. Bodies have got to go forward.
Got to load the box here, the Blue Jays. 45 seconds left on the clock. Deckinger throws it in, and that's another throw in deep into Baker territory. Kicked out, but only as far as Taylor Nye, who puts the ball in. No one on the edge for Tabor. Oh, Hershey unfortunately loses out to 21 here. With time and space, and that, that's a trip from Reagan King, and that will be a yellow card for the captain. Bit of a tactical foul there, but no, King can have no arguments at the call there.
A topsy-turvy game.
Topsy-turvy game indeed. A real end-to-end game here. Baker looking to hoof it long. And this is it's do or die now for the Blue Jays. They need to get the ball up the field here with 10 seconds to go.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that does it. 3-2 to Baker, the final score here at Joel H. Wayne Stadium. Hard one to take for the Blue Jays despite being ahead twice. And ahead with 7 minutes left on the clock. But Baker doing well to weather the storm and come out victorious here. Yeah, tough one for the Lady Jays, but a lot to take from that game. A lot of these players can walk out today with their head held high. Liam, what do you think, mate?
It was a valiant performance from the Blue Jays. Again, as we draw it up after watching the first 10 minutes, it was in fact a game of moments. A precious win for Baker University, who escape with their first victory of the season.
Yeah.
Little bit of a smash and grab.
Absolutely, yeah, a bit of a smash and grab, but they did well to grab it.
But it was the goal from Tabor in the second half was against the run of play. That looked to be it.
Yeah. Gaskell not happy with the referees. He receives a yellow card for his troubles. And rightly so. There was a bit of a contentious one there for Baker's second goal. The attacker looking to be in offside position after the initial great save from Martin, but yeah, Gaskell furious at the referees. But a valiant display from the Blue Jays, Liam.
And a thoroughly enjoyable game of football, nevertheless.
Yeah, and well, it was a pleasure commentating for you guys today. I've been Rory Cameron.
I've been Liam Morgan, and don't fret, there is more Blue Jay soccer coming up very soon. As Rory alluded to, the men are away in Oklahoma against USA on Thursday, and I think the Lady Jays are back in action on Saturday, away at St Mary's.
Yes, College of St Mary up in Omaha, Nebraska.
So it's not long to wait, and hopefully they will right the wrongs of tonight.
We will be back. Appreciate you guys tuning in tonight for a late game. Have a good night and God bless.
Thank you very much. I've got some homework to do. Bye bye.
Me too.